Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is our review, finally, of Belle Collective Season 1, Episode 1. I know it was on the OWN network early. I've been busy, okay? But y'all getting it now. If you have not done so already, please come on to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff and whatnot or whatever. Do not forget to also like this video, comment in the comment section, share it on your social media by hitting the little share button. The link to all of my social media is in the description box below every single video. Also, relax, relate, release, center yourself and everyone around you, and always inhale and exhale, because sometimes we just forget to breathe. Okay, let's get started. So this show is like not Love and Hip Hop, girl, like Housewives of any city and state, except they in Jackson, Mississippi, and they talk about their business. So it's the same thing. Now, it's from the producer Carlos King, who was the producer for a while on the Housewives of Atlanta, and he also produces Love and Marriage Huntsville. So again, it follows that same premise and stuff. These are 5 successful black women in Jackson, Mississippi, you know what I'm saying, going by their life or whatever. It is Latrice, Marie, Tambra, and Antoinette. So we first meet Tambra. And Tambra was born and raised in Jackson, Mississippi. She is a radio host there. And she's the radio host of one of the only like R&B hip hop stations there in Jackson, Mississippi, and she wants to be a full-time host this, host that, host everything or whatever. We do see her interviewing the mayor of Mississippi. I say, oh hey, Mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, whatever. Hey man, he was cute. He reminded me of an older Drake. Like when Drake gets a little bit older and a little bit more distinguished or whatever, that's what he looked like to me or whatever. They were just chit-chatting about, how much the women in Jackson are being very, very successful, and how, the state or city is ready for a change because the Confederate flag is on like a flag or whatever. So again, chit-chatting about that. That's really all that we got with Tambra. So I'm like, was she supposed to be a main character or whatever? But we're gonna leave that be too. Now we then meet Letitia. Okay, where's she at? Girl, where you at? Bam, Letitia. Now, Letitia talks a lot and moves a lot, so I couldn't get a good picture of her, being still or whatever. I don't like her wig. I don't like her makeup. I feel like she looked like this is casket sharp, Ready for My Funeral, foundation number 5. And she looked, in my opinion, much better and younger in the scenes than she did in this confessional. And like the eyeshadow was it just doesn't work for me. The wig looks too synthetic. The middle of it, like her scalp is bleeding. I did not like it at all. But I liked her in her regular clothes on the show. So I don't know if, Home on the Farm sponsor her confessional look, but I didn't like it not one bit at all. Anyway, but she sings nice. Now, she is married to a man who be gone 28 days out of time or whatever because he's a towboating man. I guess that's a regular job or whatever, and they also have a 5-year-old son. So she brings up how he's gone a lot. So they've had issues with infidelity, but they're trying to work it out. They do seem to still be, loving each other. She got her boobs. Her name is it Glory and Mercy or Mercy? Girl, I don't know, a freaking frat or whatever. But again, they seem to still want to be together. But again, he gone half the damn time. He's only home like 15 days. That's nothing. Girl, it couldn't be me. But again, he's a towboatman. I think a lot of towboatmen. But she is a successful CEO of a company called National Women's Brunch Organization, which is just an organization that sets up brunches for female entrepreneurs to network amongst each other and have brunch. Now, we have heard about all these different brunches and meetings and empowerment brunches or whatever, where people come together and you will be wonderful in life if you just say 2 plus 2 is 4. They encourage you based on some stuff. They don't really give you sometimes they don't give you things to help you grow. They just kind of speak positivity into you. I don't want to pay $100 for some food for someone to tell me I'm great. I know I'm great. I'm amazing. But again, some people like these brunches, and she's successful in it, so we're going to let that be and whatnot. Anyway, she brings up how, in Mississippi, in Jackson, Mississippi, there is a block or street or neighborhood that used to be very, very, very much so a thriving black business neighborhood that had this and that and that and this, but now basically that area is abandoned. So she wants to buy back the block, honey, and bring it back to be popping with black businesses, and having people be successful in that. I think that is a wonderful idea. In every city across America, there are areas that used to be thriving and they aren't anymore. And if more businesses would band together, there's people who wants to see their city brought back to life. It is amazing if you can buy a whole block and and revitalize it. Couldn't get it out. Anyway, she wants to have a whole brunch to ask other women to participate in buying back the block and making it be back popping and whatnot. Okay, so that's all that we had right now with Letitia. I hope it's Letitia. Girl, these names. We then meet Latrice. Okay, now girl, is you going ice skating? It's like ice skating / stripper / prom / I don't know what it is, but it was made by Mattel. Her hair is amazing. Her hair was the best hair out of everyone on the show. Okay, everyone. I forgot to mention when I was talking about Tambra, which I'll put it back up real quick. Tambra has too much hair, so that's why I don't like Tambra's hair. Tambra is too. That's not her own hair. I do not believe that's all her own hair. It looks like it's possibly a weave wig combination. So I didn't like her hair either. Anyway, to me, in my opinion, Latrice has the best unit of it all. Her clothing in this confessional, though, honey, just gives me, a plethora of things and whatnot. Anyway, she is a hair vendor, and she said that she has the #1 hair vendoring title all in the South or whatnot. Okay, now she even has vending machines that you can get hair from at the malls or whatever. Now, I've seen that before. Where was it? No, Toya had vending machines or her bonnets. But I have seen vending machines with hair or whatever in it. It's fine. So that's what she do. So she had put one vending machine in like one mall, and like the security guard recorded the line of people who were trying to get it or whatever. He then said that the corporate then called her, and she has a contract with that particular mall. And so she has vending machines in all of their malls across America. I'm like, oh, honey, that is smart business. It's very, very, very smart. She also has a store location you can buy the hair from. And in the store location she has in Jackson, Mississippi, there's also a hair salon to get your hair that you just bought on your head. Okay, on your head. That's smart. Okay, one-stop shop. If you can go to the mall and hit, A7 and the thing twirls down, your hair pop on down. Smart. Now, at her salon, we meet her husband. Okay? Cliff. Now, when he walked up, I said, oh, that's her father? Her daddy, her father came. I'm like, oh, that's her husband? Oh, okay. Now, they have been married for 5 years. They dated for 10 years. And he's 20 years older than her. I don't know how old either of them are. He looks older than her. Okay, now she could be a really good looking 40-year-old woman because she looks younger, but I feel like she's not as young as she looks. But he do look like he can be a father, But again, he's 20 years older than her, so he could be a daddy. Anyway, we do see them, chit-chatting, her and Father Cliff, and they are talking about Letitia's event, for the whole brunch thing and whatnot. And I'm like, is she asking him for permission to go? Because he then said, oh, sure, you can go to that. And I'm like, I mean, could he have said, no, you can't? I was confused. Anyway, but he brings up, like, I don't mind that. I don't like it when you go into these clubs, hanging out and coming in at 2 a.m. I'm like, oh, they're going to be interesting based on this conversation they had right here. Okay, so they sit down and chit chat, they eating or whatever. And she brings up, well, I'm going to go, but I always have heard things about these brunches, how sometimes they are really, really fake, and how the events are more about women attacking other women's business or whatever. And this is being messy because she don't want to be involved in anything messy because it's some fake bullshit. He then said, oh, it's going to be fake people there? Well, you will fit right in. I said, did he just shade his wife on camera? Okay, he did. Oh, they are going to be interesting. I said, you cannot shade your wife on camera, sir. But he did anyway. They kind of have like a little passive-aggressive argument. Like, I ain't fake. Don't say I'm fake. Oh, you think you're not fake? I'm like, I think this is not made for TV. I mean, it is made for TV. But I'm like, are y'all sure this is the route y'all want to go? Yes? Okay, I'm here for it. Anyway, that was all with them two. I'm not even hungry no more. You know what? Whatever. And she kind of just walks away. And it was spicy. We then meet Marie. Now, look at Marie. Where's she at? Okay. This is Marie. I'm going to put Marie right here. People sometimes look messy. And she didn't look messy at first. But I'm like, oh, she's the messy one. But we're going to leave that be. Now, Marie says she is a multi-million-dollar business owner of mental health facilities. I'm like, oh, well, that's amazing. She has a few locations, or at least one location, I think it is. Well, no, she said it with an S. I think she has a couple of businesses for mental health there. She has a husband who they've been married for 3 years. They've had some issues, and she hopes by the grace of God they will make it work. Now, she has 4 kids, a 21-year-old, then 2 teenage kids who look like they're probably twins, and then a 7-year-old. But she also has 3 grandchildren. Some Michael does her 21-year-old have 3 kids? Because I was confused. Because she don't have no daughters. If your 21-year-old son has gotten... Who the grandkids by? Maybe the grandkids is by... Maybe the husband has kids, and that's how she's a grandmama. I don't know. They don't explain it, but I was like, what's going on here? She rings up how she wants to show her kids and her grandkids that you can have it all if you do the work or whatever and make something of yourself. I'm like, okay. And she said, I'm a boss. Okay, I run Mississippi. I said, the mayor don't? The governor don't? Okay. Now, she wants to open up more locations all over the states of Mississippi to help people with mental health issues. She also brings up how her mom suffers from substance abuse, and so she wants to add that with substance abuse help at her next facility. Now, she says she's gonna be a whole billionaire when she's done. Okay, but you look messy. I'm leaving that be. I didn't mind her hair because it's some pin curls, but she messy nonetheless. And then lastly, we have Antoinette. Antoinette's hair irked me all episode. Not this particular wig. This is a good wig. But all her other wigs in the episodes and the scenes, you just seen like it was like a slide on wig. Like it was pushed back and you can see her edges. I didn't like it. So whoever did this look should always do your hair, Antoinette, because in seeing honey, bad. Now Antoinette's a dentist. Okay, a whole dentist. Now she's originally from Michigan. She did not say what city. Let's hope not Detroit, because I don't want people on Detroit acting crazy. Anyway, she's newly single. She was recently divorced. She was married for 3 years. They were together for 7. It was an interracial marriage. She's black, he was white. She brings up how she doesn't like to be like, she doesn't like to date based on, she doesn't like to date based on race, and she doesn't like the people who won't date outside their race based on their family's ideals of who you should or should not date. And I was like, okay, would I date outside of my race? The weird thing for me is I just haven't seen or met a white dick that I would like want forever. If I could, because my thing is, you have to know the person you marry will be the person you have sex with for the rest of your life. And I like black penis. I don't know what else to say. And I like white people. Okay, but could I commit myself to a white penis for life? I haven't met that penis yet. Anyway, I'm leave that be. Now she's opened up her own dental practice or whatever, and the office remodel is going to cost her about $500,000. It's expensive, and she calls her daddy on FaceTime, and she's like showing him the space that has to be redone or whatever. And she's like a cute little white contractor who's like, oh, he's a cute contractor. Please don't fuck the help. Anyway. Her dad asked, like, if you talk to your ex-husband or whatever. She's like, no, why would I do that? No. And I'm like, well, okay, at least she's like, I'm sorry. At least she's over him or whatnot. Like, no, I don't need to talk. Like, this is my stuff or whatever he at, and I'm here and we'll let it be. Okay, cool. But that was really all it was with her. She's opened it up and she got to spend all that damn money. We then see a scene with Antoinette, who's outbound a car, and she meets up with Latrice. Okay, so Antoinette, the dentist, is meeting up with Latrice, the hair weave lady or whatever. It was a boring scene for me, mainly because they didn't buy shit. Okay, now answer that. I'm out here buying a car. It's retail therapy, and I want next time my ex-husband see me, I'll be better. I'm like, okay, cool. You got a little Porsche dealership. Okay, cool. You can afford a Porsche? Okay, because you just said that the renovation is gonna be a stretch or whatever. So how can you afford both? Yes, no, maybe. Now my thing about this scene was, you went to a car dealership to buy a car. You then got the keys to test drive a car, but y'all ain't put off. Like, how do you go test drive a car and no one pulls off? Like, you supposed to drive it somewhere. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Let's go. But that did not happen. But I'm leave that be. Now I'm like, you can't fool me. We're gonna leave that be too. Now we then see at Marie's house. This is the thing. At Marie's house, she was talking about, I love supporting black business or whatever. I'm getting ready for this brunch or whatever I'm saying, because my friend's having this brunch, blah, 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 blah. As she's talking about supporting black businesses, she then starts saying how the wig that she got from Latrice's hairline was some bullshit. This is a horrible unit. It's dry. It's brittle. It don't hold curls. I can't believe this. Like, it may be some human hair in here, but it's more synthetic fibers than anything else. I spent $600 on this. I have never seen hair this bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wait till we get to this brunch and confront Latrice about her product. I say, what? So I'm going to come at her like a customer because this hair is garbage. This is my thing with that. No true business person goes to a business type event where you're supposed to be empowering other people and then confront someone about a product. Why couldn't you call her right then? Why would you want to see her at? But I'm going to leave that be. So we then get to the event and everything, okay? And at the event, it's a Southern Belle brunch, okay? Now, it was two people dressed differently for this event, okay? We had Antoinette and Marie, okay? Boom, pow. Now, Antoinette, as we see, is in this pink maxi dress type of bridesmaid's gown. You know, I'm looking like, girl, that is nothing. Antoinette was definitely dressed as a bridesmaid, her friend bridesmaid for her friend wedding in Vegas in the summer. Okay, that is not Southern Belle brunch. Now Marie, on the other hand, who came in a Gone with the Wind slave plantation type of dress. I mean, from the hats, girl. When I say it was team too much, it was team too much. People who don't know how to dress for a brunch is like Sunday church. You know, how you dress if you was going to church on a, you know, you may have a little hat on, a little suit, just a little nice fancy Sunday service outfit. I'm like, it was a whole mess. Now when Antoinette seen Marie in that Gone with the Wind dress, I may look dumb, but I don't look like that. It just, Marie just went times 10, but it was fine. I mean, the outfit was cute if it was a costume party, but I'm like, because she was the only one like at the table. Look, she, you know, there was like, oh, okay, this extra. So everybody else is ready for Sunday service. She ready to go with the white folk and look at the slave people and say, oh, have the Negro bring me some lemonade. Like, that's how she looking. I'm like, I don't like it. Anyway, we do see Letitia get there, whatever. Oh, I'm so happy y'all are here for my event. Yay, 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 yay. Empowerment, empowerment, empowerment. Okay, pick up your mirrors. Okay, and say to yourself, I am amazing. You know, I am popping, and great things will happen for me. Okay, I'm like, that's all it was? That's what the brunch is about? Ain't no special guests? Ain't no speakers? Where's the mimosas? Where's the drinks? Where's the... What? Can I get some bacon and eggs? Like, what's going... It just seemed like it was... I'm like, 'cause y'all just meeting up? I don't know. And it was... That was really it. I'm like, okay, I guess so. So we then see Marie say how she don't feel like Antoinette and Latrice was welcoming to her. She didn't have a warm welcoming from them too. And when she hear a girl at the table who had on hair from Latrice's store, oh, this is the perfect chance for me to bring up how I don't like the hair that I got. So at this point in time, it's a beef between the two. Okay, from Latrice and from Marie. Okay, and I'm hope I'm getting things right, because again, these two people. So she then said, hey, so I purchased some hair from your store. I purchased this hair. It's like, well, I don't like my hair. I don't know. Well, no. I went to your store because I had heard about your stuff, and I purchased the hair. Okay, I was then referred to some guy to make me a lace front. Okay, and when I got the units from the guy, the hair didn't seem like the hair that I bought. And it was bad hair. Okay, so I know what I purchased, and I know what it was. And I'm looking like, wait a minute. If you bought hair and then gave it to someone else to make your unit, your issue should not be with her. It should be with the person who made you the hair. Like, clearly, whoever he was, he switched the hair. Because you said when you got the unit back, it wasn't the same hair. So why are you blaming her? She wasn't even the person who gave you the hair. I can't go to McDonald's and then get pissed off at Ronald if one location give me a bad burger. Ronald didn't get it to me. I'm like, the fact that Marie made a whole scene and a whole argument at this event based on you bought hair, gave it to someone, and when you got the unit back, it was different hair. How was that her fault? I was like, bitch, you girl, the fact that Marie, it's your hair, I ain't lying or whatever. Girl, Marie acted a whole plumby fool, even though Letitia, whoever party it was, said that she always has to play, let me calm her down or whatever. She's playing like public defender, trying to protect her, or no, like the cleanup woman. She had to clean up her mess or whatever. Well, let's calm down. Let's wait. No, Marie was unprofessional. It was a petty ass bullshit. Now Latrice ended up getting up and leaving. We then see Antoinette left. They wrote together, so Antoinette left with her. Marie then say that Latrice is a poodle because she just likes to bark and to be heard and be seen, and that she was only going back because Latrice came at her. I'm like, no, bitch, you came at her. Girl, I was like, this show was gonna be batshit crazy because Maria's dumb ditty. You literally accused her of like selling bad product. You was on national television at a luncheon with other people and downed her company and her product. That is the definition of slander, disrespect, and just kind of trying to fuck up my business. And you can't say that you support black women and black businesses if this is how you act to the owner of a company who did not sell you shit. You gave that hair to somebody. They fucked you over. I was like, girl, I was just over Marie at that point. If anyone is a poodle, it's her. Anyway, I'm done. Gotta go. I was like, girl, I cannot believe it. Until next week.